How you doing? Good to see you, man. Everything good? How you doing, Mike? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Y'all want to get in? Yeah, real quick. This is fire. Love this. Love this. Dion would love this. Absolutely. One more. One more. Love y'all.
You's a hoe, suck a dick, bitch. Fuck you.
Right. So I'm pretty sure people have seen this video. But the thing I want to say about this video, because I guess they saying that it's a longer version where he actually did shake his hand. But what I'm gonna tell you is why that didn't catch anybody's attention is because of this right here, this hug, this excitement, how he was left out. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not saying they didn't have sex. See, look, he walked right past him, went straight to do it. You feel me? Then he shook her hand, don't even know her, and asked them to get in the picture. But what I'm saying is, I'm not saying that Michael Ealy and her didn't have sex. It's Hollywood. You know, it's lustful, drugs, late nights on set. They've been in a couple movies together, but I don't even really think that was like that type of behavior. What I'm really focusing on is this guy, Jonathan Majors. Jonathan Majors chose a white woman over a black woman, and he got embarrassed. His whole career was in jeopardy. Whole career. He was starring in a movie, Ant-Man and the Wasp, where he was playing Kane the Conqueror. That role, Kane the Conqueror, was supposed to be the new villain in the new Marvel movies. So he was supposed to probably make at least $15 to $20 million over a 7 to 10 year span. But he jagged all that money away because he chose a white woman over a black woman, and it destroyed his career, and it also destroyed his character. And that's the reason why you see Michael Ealy not really focused on him, because he has a bad reputation right now. You feel me? He's known as an abuser, which is like a no-go in Hollywood and rap, anything. See what's going on with Diddy? That's like a no-go if they found out you abusing women. Abusing women, or you like a drunk, where you getting DUIs and stuff like that, where you could possibly harm people and stuff. And that gives you a bad reputation. And that's one of the reasons why nobody is really messing with Jonathan Majors. It ain't just Michael Ealy. See, this video, you see Meagan good, you know, and stuff like that, how he was holding us. So that's all people focused on. But nobody really focused on Jonathan Majors is an outcast right now, and it came from dealing with a white woman. You feel me? White women have destroyed black men's career since slavery. Since slavery, white women have been lying on black men, saying they was doing stuff that they didn't do. He was in the video running down the street. He was sprinting, and she was sprinting after him. What type of person gets abused and sprint after they abuse her? Right. The only people do that is black people. Black people is the only ones that chase after they abusers to make them want to love them. Like real talk. So that's really what's going on in this video. He has a bad reputation, and nobody's trying to deal with him. Nobody's trying to mess up their reputation for being affiliated with Jonathan Majors. Even Meagan Good, her friend, said this is a bad deal. Right. Don't deal with him. This is not good for you to mess with this man right now in this stage of his career. Let him bounce back and let this blow over for what he's going through. Real talk.
Yeah, and if I can add to that real quick, because what you're saying is heavy. You know what I'm saying? And just the fact that in that other video where he was running from the white woman,
right?
He still got that character, that notion that he was the abuser.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And even what he did or didn't, you know what I'm saying? In the video, it seemed to show that he really didn't.
Right.
But just that being with that white woman, you know what I'm saying? They always gonna take the story of a white woman over.
And who was the white girl? Who was she? She was a nobody. She was an absolute nobody. She wasn't even a white girl that's like upper echelon. You hear me? He just a normal white girl he dealing with, and it messed up his reputation to what now Michael Ealy see Meagan Good And instead of dapping up Cain the conqueror, he went straight to her, pick up off her feet. Real talk. Overly embarrassed. Real talk. But you go ahead with that scripture though.
It's Ecclesiasticus chapter 4 and verse 21. For there is shame that bringeth sin.
Right, that's a shame that bringeth forth sin. You feel me? Dealing with white women is a shame that's gonna bring forth sin. You feel me? You're gonna end up getting embarrassed, or your children is gonna be destroyed because they're gonna take on the philosophies of the heathens that you married. I don't know why people think they're gonna marry a white girl and think she's gonna be making Kool-Aid. I'm just saying. Like you said, overly.
But she gonna finally season the food.
Yeah, she gonna season the food. Ain't nothing righteous about that, man. Ain't nothing righteous about you marrying no white girl, man. It's gonna destroy your career. Just look at the history, the track record of white women and black men. That's all you gotta do is look at the track record of white women and black men. It never ends well. It's gonna bring forth shame. You go ahead.
If I could just add to that, because that's a heavy point. Because if you look at how many white women own slaves,
right?
How many?
40%.
40% of them, which is almost half.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then if you look at how many white women was the #1 killers of black babies.
Right.
All the white woman had to do was tell her white husband that this man raped her,
Rosewood.
and he did. Rosewood, Tulsa, Oklahoma, every black race riot that happened on this land we call America is because a white woman lied on a black man saying that he touched her, raped her, Emmett Till smiled at her, something like that. It's all
Oscarville, Georgia.
Oscarville, Georgia. It's a lake now. All behind a white woman accusing 2 black men of raping her. Yep. In an elevator at that. Like, goddamn, like, y'all didn't get to the 5th floor and nobody seen it. Like, what the fuck?
Ain't even get the bruh man on the 5th floor. It's a lot. Shout out Marty Marr. But yeah, you go ahead and finish.
Okay.
It's a lot.
And there's a shame which is glory and grace.
Right, and it's a shame that brings forth glory and grace. You know what the shame that would bring forth glory and grace in this situation is what he's doing right now. What he doing right now? Now he got a black woman. Now he got a black woman that stood by his side actually through the trial. Through the trial, she stood by his side. Yeah. You feel me? Because I'm going to just tell you something. As wicked as black women is, I'm going to just tell you this. I would still choose a black woman over a white woman.
That's a fact.
I was every day of the week, I'm choosing me a sister. Right, twice on Sunday.
That's old school.
You feel me? Real talk. I'm choosing me a black, Hispanic, or Native Indian woman over a white girl. I don't give a damn. We all destroyed. We all was in slavery for 400 years. Right. And I'm telling you, that is what you think is shameful is going to bring some glory and grace. Because she bringing some glory and grace back into his reputation. She got him around upper echelon actors and all stuff like that. Well, he ain't even supposed to been around no more. His career is supposed to be dead. She bringing him back to life. Real talk. Which is uncommon, really, most of the time. Yeah. Real talk. But yeah, that's all I had on that. All right, yeah, we'll drop that. We'll go to the next video.